7 signs you will see when God does not want you with someone. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. 7 signs you will see when God does not want you with someone. Okay? I need you to understand something, y'all. When God wants you with someone, there are signs that you will see, and I'll make that for specifically a specific video, right? However, I want you to understand the signs that you will see when God does not want you with someone, all right? Because oftentimes we choose this person. We want this person, okay? We ask for this person. Sometimes we may beg for this person, okay? Not understanding that that particular person is not for us. And although I'm speaking, in terms of a relationship or a marriage, you can honestly connect this with anything in life, whether it is a job, a friendship, right? An opportunity, okay? Whatever the case is, y'all, you can actually connect this all together. But understand something. These are signs that you will see when God does not want you with someone, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, before we get into this video, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. So let's go ahead and get directly into it, family. Number one, the first sign you will see when God does not want you with someone is going to be this, y'all: a lack of peace, okay? Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you will see a lack of peace, all right? Somebody drop that word in the comments, okay? Make sure you drop that word in the comments. Lack of peace. And very briefly, y'all, a great example of this, although this is not a relationship, this was hip-hop, with J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick Lamar for the music that he just put out. It's called 7 Minute Drill, right? However, he put it out because he said it didn't sit well with his spirit. And he said that, he had a lack of peace, right? I just had to throw that out there because I need you to understand how powerful peace is and how important it is. We need peace to go to sleep. Okay, we need peace sometimes to eat. We need peace to rest our minds, physically, mentally. We need peace. Okay, and so without harping on with J. Cole, I just want y'all to understand the importance, of peace. Now, here's the thing, y'all. When you are with someone, you won't have no peace, right? God does not give out peace, to a couple or marriage or a person when he does not want y'all together or want you with that particular person. He don't give out peace because he needs your spirit to stay stirred. Okay, he needs your spirit to be irritated. He needs you to be up so you can understand what you should do and what you shouldn't do. He needs you to be up so you can probably catch the memo that this is not the place I need to be at, right? This is not where I need to be. And so if you have a girlfriend right now, the reason why you don't have any peace is because God doesn't want you with her, right? And you can ignore it, right? You can ignore it. A lot of us do sometimes, but it's going to cause you a heartache. It's going to cause you a lot of pain. It's going to cause you, a lot, all right? It can cost you a lot. And so I need you to understand something. When it comes to, the sign, that first sign is going to be peace. And again, whether this is a man, right? The man that you dreamed of, the man of your dreams, right? You won't have no peace. It doesn't matter if it's the man of your dreams. He got the looks you wanted. He got the money that you always wanted. He got the power, the success. It does not matter. If you don't have peace, that is a clear sign or indication that God does not want you with this particular individual. If that makes sense, somebody drop in the comments and say it makes sense, Reno. Yes, sir. If that makes sense, y'all drop in the comments and let me know. So that's going to be the first sign that you will see, family. You won't have peace with this particular person. Whether you can't sleep, right? You have anxiety, okay? It can come off in different ways, y'all. But those main two would definitely be no sleep, anxiety. Your mind will always be racing. You will never feel at peace with this person. And that's whether you are with them physically or if y'all are away, right? It does not matter. You will never have peace. Moving on to the next one, y'all. Number 2 is going to be this, y'all. It will be constantly arguing, right? It will be constant arguing. And so it'll be to the point where y'all don't even agree on anything. It's like y'all can't come to common grounds on anything. Y'all have no common grounds. Anybody who's been in a long relationship or a long-term marriage, y'all understand that you have to have some type of common grounds, because we are imperfect beings as is, right? We're imperfect beings. So I'm going to see red sometimes and she's going to see blue, right? And vice versa. And so it doesn't mean that neither one of us are right or wrong, but what it does mean is that we got to find some type of way to where we say, hey, I can agree to disagree. I can agree to disagree. But a lot of people don't like to agree to disagree. A lot of people, begin to, I'm right, you wrong. You need to do it my way. I don't understand why you can't understand the way I understand. That don't even make sense for you to understand. Right? You get to a point where you're trying to convince this person that you are right, or this person is trying to convince you that they are right. And see, the thing is, y'all, you're not having no type of peace, as well as it's constant arguing. It shouldn't be toxic. It should be peaceful. It shouldn't be chaos. It should be love. All right? It shouldn't be hate. Okay? It should be compassion, kindness. And so if you're going through this, y'all, right now in your relationship, or, in your marriage, understand something, y'all. God, chances are, did not want you with that person. Chances are. You argue too much, right? I'm not saying that you won't ever argue. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, Reno, I thought that nobody was perfect. I understand that, y'all. Okay, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to argue, okay? But it's not the arguing for me, y'all. It's how you resolve the situation. And most times, y'all, when God does not want you with the person, it's not going to be resolvable, because it's not in his will for you to be with that particular person. It's just not, y'all. Okay. But once again, if that makes sense, y'all, drop in the comments and say makes sense. And not only that, y'all drop in the comments and say you're not for me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you're not for me. All right. Moving on to the next one, family. Number 3, y'all will be unequally yoked. That's another one, y'all. Okay. That is a sign, okay, that God does not want you with someone. Y'all will be unequally yoked. All right. And so that simply means, in layman's terms, they match your fly, right? So if you are a person who's intellectual, chances are they're intellectual. If you are a person, who's spiritual, chances are they're spiritual. If you are a person who's intact with your emotions, chances are they are intact with their emotions. Rena, what are you saying right now? They are equally yoked with you. See, I learned, very early on, if you're not equally yoked with someone, you will, lose that relationship, that friendship at some point, right, in your life, because you're not equally yoked. In order for something to sustain in longevity, it has to be equally yoked. Think of it as a football team. Whenever you go on the field and you are a football team, what do you have to be? You have to be equally yoked. So if there are a weakling on the team, the offense is going to run it to where the weak side is, right? If there's a weakling, on the offense, then the defense is going to put pressure and blitz that offense every time. Why? Because it's weak. And so in order to win the game, we want to press that weakness. We want to press the weakness. And so you got to understand something, y'all. If you are with someone who has that weakness, and I'm not talking about something that can be worked on, I'm talking about something that can cause y'all marriage, something that can cause the relationship to fall, something that can cause, a person to come in and infiltrate, and it can hurt you in the long run, right? It can hurt you or cause harm onto you in the long run. Those are the type of things you want to stay away from. And so this is a sign that you will see that you are unequally yoked. And maybe you didn't understand that in the beginning. A lot of times we don't. A lot of times, y'all, we focus on the fun. Yeah, we focus on the fun. We focus on the things that we like. We focus on the pleasurable acts. We focus on the, the things that it matter, but it don't really matter in the long run. It don't really matter in the end. Why is that? Because when you're talking about pleasurable acts, you can get that from anybody. You can get that anywhere. I can get a cheeseburger anywhere, y'all. But if I want one from McDonald's, then I got to go there. Okay. Or if I want one from Five Guys, I got to go there. The difference is the quality in that burger. However, you got to understand that it's going to be some people who are equally yoked with you, and there's going to be some people who are unequally yoked with you. However, you got to choose the people who are equally yoked. You got to choose the person who are equally yoked, okay? Because they will bring down the operation. Simple as that. Which means y'all got to have the same spiritual views and the same spiritual values. They got to have the same, emotional views and emotional values, right? Anytime you are with someone who is unequally yoked, it will cause the ship to fall down and sink. Simple as that, y'all. Okay? Simple as that. But anyway, y'all, moving on to the next one. Number 4 is going to be this, y'all. You will have an off-balance spirit, right? You will have an off-balance spirit. And so, going back to what I said earlier, y'all, about J. Cole, he said the reason why he apologized to Kendrick Lamar, although Kendrick Lamar dissed him first, the reason why he apologized was because, he said it didn't sit well in his spirit. He said he know his heart, he know his character, right? Now, me personally, y'all, I feel like, it's hip hop, right? And so that's what hip hop is predicated upon, right? However, I understand when the person say it didn't sit well in my spirit. So now hip hop goes out the window for me. And then I'm going to look at a person's soul and a person's spirit. You say your spirit don't sit well with it. Okay, cool. I understand it. Who am I to tell you what your inner being is telling you to do? Right? And so, conjoining that with this right here, whenever you are with a person, you're going to have an off balanced spirit. You won't feel good about this person. It's nothing that they can do. I mean, they can come in and buy you all the purses, my ladies. Okay, he can get you all the purses. He can give you all the money. That man still will not fully make you happy because God is telling you on your inner self, your inner conscience, that this ain't the man for you. It don't matter how much sex this woman give you, bro. It doesn't matter how much sex she give you. It doesn't matter how sexually attractive she is. It doesn't matter, what she do for you. She give you a massage. It don't matter what she does. I don't care if she's the apple of your eye. It does not matter, okay? If your spirit don't sit well with it, the vibe will always be off. Simple as that. The vibe will always be off. It does not matter, okay? And so this right here is a clear sign, okay, or indication that God is saying, no. You got to step back. Not this person right here. No, not this one. Because it's going to fail in the long run, y'all. No matter how much you try to force it, okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, don't force it. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, don't force it, all right? That's a major one, y'all, okay? Moving on to the next one. Number 5 is going to be this, y'all. You will see dreams, okay? You will have dreams. But these dreams are going to be different, right? They're going to be detouring you away, from your spouse or from your girl or from, whatever. They're going to detour you away, right? So, I've had a few dreams in my past where I seen, the woman who I was married to prior, and in those dreams, it was telling me in so many words and in so many pictures and scenes that she ain't the one for you, right? Like, it was a dream where I had a dream like about snakes, and it turned out to be her in the long run. I had a dream, that she was doing promiscuous things with friends of mine, right? I had multiple dreams, y'all. I mean, I can go down the line, but those are the two that stood out to me the most. I also had the one that stood out to me the most, though, is when I had the dream to where I kept asking her, I said, what you doing? And then she would, be doing something in the dream. And obviously, y'all, it was like sexual, but it wasn't with me. It was with someone else. And then she would look back at me and say, I'm not doing nothing. And then I'll be like, okay, cool. And then I say, what you doing? She'll go back to doing it. I said, what you doing? And then she'll start back doing the same thing. And then the last time I had pulled back the covers and there was a guy up under the cover, right? That was a dream that was detouring me away from her, okay? you may see and your dream may be different, right? But those 3 dreams for me were the ones that stuck out the most. The one that, again, doing things with my friends. Then number 2, the one I just told you. And then number 3, the one where she turned out to be a snake, okay? 3 dreams, y'all, okay, to where it was telling me that you don't need to be with this woman. And this woman is not for you, okay? And let me make this clear. In the dream, it may not be like directly or specifically what they're doing in real life. However, y'all, they're doing something similar to it, or it's just things that you need to see that will motivate you to get away from them. Simple as that. That will motivate you to get away from them. And so with that being said, y'all, you got to understand, dreams will be powerful, okay? Dreams are powerful. They show you things before they actually happen. All right, that's what a lot of prophets like Joseph, a lot of prophets, y'all, Daniel had visions. A lot of prophets, seeing things before they actually happen. That was God's way of protecting his chosen ones. All right, and right now you're being protected. And so I need you to understand something, y'all. God does not want you with this specific person. Okay, so moving on to the next one, y'all. Number 6 is gonna be this. They will expose themselves. Okay, let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they will expose themselves. And so when a person is exposing themselves, they're already showing you things that they had shown you in the beginning, right? Now you're just starting to see it. Yep, now you are just starting to see it. And so I said this a lot, y'all. Anytime a leopard, anytime a leopard show their spots, believe them. Okay, and anytime a tiger show their stripes, believe them. Okay, a tiger will never change their stripes, and a leopard will never change their spots. And so with that being said, y'all, you have to believe who they have shown you to be. However, this is a clear indication and sign that God is telling you, no, this is not the person. They are exposing themselves, okay? So you can't get mad at a person when they start abusing you, right? When they used to tussle with you a little bit when you were boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? You can't get mad when a person start verbally abusing you when they was showing you their narcissistic behaviors and their controlling traits in the beginning. You really can't get mad. Okay, because God was allowing this person to expose themselves to you so you can see it. Okay, so understand that, y'all. God does not want you with this person, whoever it is. I don't know, but God does not want you with this particular person. And remember, y'all, you can connect this to a job. You can connect this to a business, an opportunity, right? It really all connects, because when God wants something for you, all the stars will align. Okay, all the stars will align. So understand that. But anyway, y'all, moving on to the next one, which is the last one, and that's going to be number 7, y'all. Okay, you're going to feel the need of isolation, right? You will feel the need of isolation. And so that simply means that as you are with this person, okay, you're going to feel like their presence is not fulfilling your soul, or their presence is not feeding your soul. And so what you want to do is get away from them, and you want to isolate yourself so you can reset, right? That's God telling you, hey, go over here for a second. I need to talk to you. That's God saying, go over here for a second. I need to speak with you. Okay, because you won't be able to hear his voice when they are around you, because they keep your mind clouded, right? They keep your mind clouded, and they keep your vision blurry. And so anybody who get mad at you when you need that time and that space and that distance, for yourself, just so you can hear the word of God, understand something, y'all. That person is not for you, okay? Make sure you run away fast as possible, all right? But with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and do a recap, and then we'll get up out of here, y'all. So 7 signs God does not want you with someone, or 7 signs you will see when God does not want you with someone. It's going to be this, y'all. Number 1, you're going to have a lack of peace, okay? Number 2, a constant arguing. Number 3, unequally yoked. Number 4, off-balance spirit. Number 5, dreams, and they will be detouring you away from this particular person. Number 6, they will expose themselves. And number 7, the need of isolation, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, if you would like to purchase any one of my books, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session with me, you can do so by clicking the link in my description. I'ma catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you gotta publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you gotta build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments social influence if you want to build up your social influence. Click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.